Who was the first person to circumnavigate the globe? If you answered Christopher Columbus or Vasco da Gama, you'd be mistaken. The first person to chart a course around the world was a Portuguese explorer named Ferdinand Magellan, a man whose name has become synonymous with adventure, exploration, and the indomitable spirit of discovery. Born into Portuguese nobility in 1480, Magellan was a child of the sea, his early life steeped in the maritime culture of his homeland. Inspired by the great explorers of his time, he aspired to make his own mark on history, serving in naval expeditions to far-flung locations like India and Morocco. In the dawn of the 16th century, the Spice Islands, today's Maluku Islands in Indonesia, were a hotbed of trade and wealth. The world had been divided between Spain and Portugal, with Portugal controlling the eastern route around Africa to these islands. Undeterred, Magellan proposed a daring plan, a western route to the Spice Islands, one that would circle the globe and prove once and for all that the earth was round. When his own king, Manuel I of Portugal, refused to back his plan, Magellan turned to Spain. King Charles I, buoyed by the prospect of challenging Portuguese dominance, gave Magellan 5 ships: Trinidad, San Antonio, Concepcion, Victoria, and Santiago. With a crew of about 270 men, Magellan set sail from Seville on September 20th, 1519. Their journey took them across the Atlantic, stopping at the Canary Islands and Cape Verde before reaching the South American coast. It was a grueling voyage, pitting them against storms, navigational uncertainties, and even the threat of mutiny within their own ranks. By March 1520, they found themselves on the eastern coast of South America, searching for a passage through the continent. They discovered a strait at the southern tip, which Magellan named the Strait of All Saints, a name that would later change to the Strait of Magellan. This narrow waterway was a treacherous maze that took over a month to navigate, during which they lost 1 ship and had another desert the expedition. Upon emerging from the strait, they sailed into the Pacific Ocean, a calmness that belied the hardships they would face. For months, they sailed without sighting land, battling scurvy, starvation, and thirst. Landfall finally came on March 6, 1521, at the island of Guam. A week later, they arrived in the Philippines, where Magellan formed alliances with local chieftains and attempted to convert them to Christianity. Unfortunately, his involvement in local conflicts led to his death in the Battle of Mactan on April 27, 1521. After Magellan's death, the crew faced even more challenges. Under the leadership of Juan Sebastian Elcano, they continued their journey westward, reaching the Spice Islands in November 1521. They loaded their ships with spices and began the arduous journey home. Although 1 ship was captured, the Victoria, under Elcano's command, completed the journey, arriving in Spain on September 6, 1522. Magellan's journey was a monumental achievement, proving that the Earth was indeed round and that the oceans were interconnected. His voyage reshaped the world, challenging long-held beliefs and opening new paths of exploration. Although he did not live to see his vision fulfilled, Magellan's name will forever be associated with one of humanity's greatest adventures, the first circumnavigation of the globe.